what's up, you man? Sort of the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Home Zomewhere Else. So you'll notice that the mic quality is going to be a bit different in this episode. It's because I'm recording at my parents' place right now, so for whatever reason, my laptop is not recognizing my very nice, expensive microphone, so I'm going to be using the cheap option for now, to just for a day, just for like a day, until I can bring you guys some more content back at home. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right back in. Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. We're about to set off to go see Dune 2 in IMAX. It's gonna be awesome, y'all. Alright, maybe I should get in contact with her. I could use someone who actually knows what they're doing. This could be the start of an interesting relationship. Ginny rubs her hands menacingly, as if she's concocting a devious ploy. Hold up, I've never even seen you make a cup of coffee. I always see you buying them from Farbucks. Fred's face grows dismayed as Ginny sits there silently, a nervous smile on her face. You don't make your own coffee, and you're opening a coffee shop? What? No! Who do you take me for? I'll have you know I've seen a couple of videos online. I know how to use the little cups. Fred holds his face in his hands, shaking his head slowly. That last comment really seemed to annihilate his confidence. Oh my god, Jenny. Little cups? You mean like those little cups you use for espresso? No, I mean the Keurig. You just plug in a little plastic cup and the machine does the rest. Your heart sinks. Don't worry, I have it all under control. I don't even know what to say, but for what it's worth, Kathy was showing me the ropes last night. She believes I can make a really good cup of coffee, so that feels nice. Nice. Chad, you're gonna make me filthy rich. Sure, I need money too, so that would be great. I'm paying you hourly. Also, what did you mean by her place? Is it like a living room couch situation, or... Fuck me and a half. Jenny, can't you see that he doesn't want to talk about it? Ah, but I want to know, because I might have another proposition for you. However, let's save that for later. Thanks. Anyways, I can definitely introduce you to Kathy. She's really sweet, and I know she'd be willing to give you some tips and pointers. That'd be great. Thank you so much, Chad. With that out of the way, Jenny places an elbow on the table and rests her chin in her palm, shit-eating grin on her face. So, when you stay at her place... Jenny, I swear to... I'm just kidding. Fred looks at her with a disgruntled frown as Jenny giggles childishly. Well, do you think you will be able to finish setting this place up before Monday? It looks like there is still a ton more to do. We may need another week at this rate. Well, I'm not sure we'll make it by then, but that also depends on how hard we work on this. I've got the equipment here already. Those boxes have the typical coffee shop necessities along with cups, plates, and silverware. I'm also getting a head start in terms of preparing for the redesign itself. I've already got most of the materials we need, but I'm not sure how the place will look exactly. Well, I trust you, and I'm sure it'll come out great in the end. You can count on me no matter what. Fred smiles confidently as Jenny grabs his hand. She's on the verge of tears. Second now, water time. Alright. Frederick, thank you. And you too, Chad. I can be hard-headed about these kinds of things. As you know, I'm new to this whole business thing, and... The rabbit shyly grabs one of your hands. Her touch is soft but firm. I'm sorry if I pressured you into working for me. I know I hired you out of nowhere and kind of roped you into this hot mess express, but I needed someone like you who's strong, hardworking, and sexy. You have nothing to apologize for, Jenny. I wasn't in an hour of need myself. It was just perfect timing in the end. You've done such a great job thus far, so I can't thank you enough. The two of you smile at one another. It feels nice to be appreciated. Sorry to butt in, but what do you mean by hour of need? Yeah, you told me you were about to start looking for a job when we first met. What were you doing before that? Well, Is now the right time to tell them? I'm sure if I don't include the nudity part, it should be okay. Chad, you don't have to say anything you don't want to. No, I'm fine. Are you sure? You seemed kind of uneasy earlier. I'm fine with talking. But Chad, I'm only trying to... I said I'm fine! Your voice raises more than you'd like it to, anger flickering for no more than a second. Ginny and Fred seem a little startled by your tone. Whoa. Damn it, when did I get so temperamental? Where the hell are these outbursts coming from? Fred looks away, rubbing the back of his neck. Sorry. The rabbit seems to look at you intently before facing Fred, seemingly holding her tongue about the outburst. So, anyways, what happened before we met? I, lost my job the day before we met. Wow, really? What happened? There were these assholes who stole my stuff and then a tree fell into my boss's office. They decided to blame it on me. Did you actually do it? No, of course not, but since my boss saw me make the tree fall, he blamed me for it. It wasn't on purpose. I didn't even cut the tree down, but I wasn't able to explain myself. So you just threw a whole ass tree on top of your boss's office? Cool. Not my definition of cool. I didn't do it on purpose. If anything, I was set up. I didn't know the tree had been cut so deeply. I saw it right as it was falling. It's only a matter of time. We're not even allowed to chop lumber so close to the company's structures. All I did was climb onto a branch and there it went. Don't you dare try to throw a whole tree on this coffee shop or else I'll kick your ass. Jenny had a cheeky smirk while she said that. But I didn't do it. Jenny grips your hand with force. Promise me you won't destroy my cafe. I promise. Good. I know Chad wouldn't do something like that. At least not the Chad I remember. Jenny, do you have a restroom? Oh, right. I haven't shown you the whole building yet, but we can save that for later. The bathroom's right at the back of that hallway to your right. You'll see the door. Can I use it? Of course you can. You don't even have to ask unless you want me to help shake it off for you. Fred shakes his head with a small chuckle. Good God, this girl's thirsty as hell. I love it. Smash. Smash. Okay. Everybody gets a smash. No, thanks, I'm good. You get up from the seat. Excuse me. You make your way to the short hallway. You're greeted by the 3 doors at the end. The left door has a pink silhouette of a dressed figure, and the door to your right has a blue figure. The door between them is closed. Hopefully one day you'll figure out what's beyond it. The pain in your bladder quickly reminds you to keep moving. You make your way to the door to your right. You enter the rundown restroom, closing the creaky door behind you. This place makes you miss the bathroom at your old place. A set of 3 sinks line a dirty mirror, each one having their own form of filth or disrepair. Boxes are stacked in 2 corners of the room. The urinals are unkempt as well, filled with dirt and weeds growing in them. You make your way to the first of the 3 stalls, pushing one of their doors open to find a dusty but otherwise clean toilet. Oh, thank God. You unzip your pants and aim for the toilet. Damn, Fred has really been trying to get in my good graces today. He's just as friendly as I remember. But how can he be so chill, acting like nothing ever happened? I wonder if he even remembers. Should I just let things go? It's hard to deny I've been acting like a bitch to him, but it's not like he didn't do anything to deserve my pissy attitude. For what it's worth, I'll be nice in front of Jenny. She really seems to care about him, and I don't want to spoil her dreams just because of bad blood. Get out of the sigh as you finish, shaking off the excess and holstering your weapon. You push open the unlocked stall door. Your feet feel uncomfortable on the grimy bathroom tiles while walking to the sinks. You turn the oxidized spigot on, only to find there's no water coming out. You decide to try all 3 sinks one at a time, hoping video game logic will apply here and the third one will work. You try the sink farthest from you, twisting its knob and waiting silently. A single drop falls before a soul-crushing sound echoes deep within the basin. Well, shit. The faucet begins to shake violently as the roaring intensifies from the wall. You reach forward and turn off the sink, hoping you didn't summon a mad god by accident. What the hell was that? I have no clue, man. You catch your breath and recompose yourself. Despite finding out what hell sounds like, you venture forth to try the last sink in the middle. Hygiene is important. Hey, Chad, are you okay in there? We heard some strange sounds and we got worried. Yeah, I'm alright. You can come in. Fred enters the bathroom, poised to face the nightmare in the pipes, armed only with his courage and curiosity. So, it's, 2 of the sinks aren't working and one of them started acting funny. Funny how? I thought it was going to open a portal to oblivion or explode. Fred looks at you silently before bursting into laughing. Well, lucky for you, I know all about closing oblivion gates. Let me take a look at them. You know what? I used to be quite good at that back in the day myself. The rumors that I've heard is that Bethesda is working on an Oblivion remaster. That should be really, really fucking cool. I loved Oblivion, even though all the characters were voiced by basically just 8 people. And sometimes 2 different people for 1 character. Fred makes his way to the scene of the crime. The golden-haired dog turns the first and second faucet on and gets no response. He scratches his chin before continuing. Finally arriving at the devil basin, he turns the knob on and is met with an unnerving silence. Oh. A piercing chill shoots up your spine as you instinctively step back. Fred turns the faucet off, slowly turning around to face you. I see what you mean. Well, good news is I know I can fix them, but I'm gonna need some space if that's okay with you. But what about my hands? Ha, don't worry about it. It'll only take a minute, buddy. Before you go, mind closing the door all the way? Fred points to the bathroom door that is still partially open. You guess it's probably not one of those self-closing systems. You nod as you make your way to the exit. The dog seems happy despite being left to do the plumbing all by himself. Alrighto, I'll tell you when it's safe. You nod in agreement and make your way out the door, slowly closing it behind you. Everything okay back there? The rabbit's voice echoes from the main room. You decide to walk down the hallway and greet Jenny, who's still sitting pretty. Yeah, the sinks are just acting up. That doesn't surprise me. It's something we need to fix ASAP. We? You need to fix those ASAP. You think you're up to the challenge? You hear a deep roar erupting from the bathroom along with the door swinging open. You can hear feet trotting down the wooden hallway. The two of you look to see Fred running like a bat out of hell. He bolts to the far entrance of the cafe to grab a bucket and a mop. The roaring continues as the man runs back into the hallway, ready to meet his fate. The bathroom door slams shut as the onslaught rages on. The two of you sit silently. The mini stuff inside the box is shaking violently. I'm sure he has everything under control. The rumbling continues for a solid minute before fading into nothing. Silence consumes the room before a relieved sigh is heard from the bathroom door. All done. Fred's face is covered in sweat, but other than that, he's remarkably dry. The golden German shepherd motions for the two of you to follow him. You're the second to enter after Fred, greeted by the sound of water hitting the basins. You turn to see all three sinks working perfectly. Wait, you fixed them that fast? The bunny peers her head over your shoulder, using you as a meat shield to enter the bathroom. So, how we looking in here? Jenny quickly notices that all three sinks are operating normally. Good work, Chad. You deserve a raise. But Fred fixed the sinks. How did you get them to work again? Well, two of the sinks had their water turned off, which is why nothing happened. But the one that was giving us trouble had a bunch of stuff clogging it. So I had to rip the gunk out in order for the water to flow through. Fred points to the bucket full of dirty water and debris. Good work, Fred. You deserve a raise. Chad, since you tried to claim his work as yours, you don't get a raise. Huh? I didn't even... Whatever, let me wash my hands. Chad, you didn't even wash your hands after peeing? Ew! Jenny walks out of the restroom. But they weren't working! Fred shakes his head while laughing. Fred then walks past you and stops next to you, placing his hand on your shoulder. Don't worry, Jenny just has a strange sense of humor. Go ahead and wash up. We need to finish painting. The man pats you comfortably as he heads out of the restroom. You shrug it off and make your way to the apparently functioning sinks. You hesitantly turn two of the faucets off before rubbing your hands under the cold water of the middle sink. You continue to scrub your hands as the water from the two other sinks begins to drain. The murky liquid hides a strange color in the demon sink. You pause to look into the basin as the water washes away. What appears to be green leaves and plant roots are caught in the bottom of the drain. Rather fresh, but how could they have gotten this far up the pipes? I hope this won't be a recurring issue. I doubt people would feel comfortable coming to a cafe where the sink might eat them. You fish out the plant debris and toss them into the trash bin. You look deeper into the bucket, and sure enough, there are even thicker roots among the black water. You finish washing your hands and instinctively go to grab paper towels, but sure enough, there's none. The place really needs some love. You wipe your wet hands on the back of your jeans and leave the bathroom. What does that say? Placeholder? Oh, placeholder, okay. Alright, y'all. I'm actually going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank you all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cage Silvermoon. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to our gold tier patron, Tressum Guy. You're awesome. Thank you so much for subbing your ultimate tier. We love you, and we hope you're going to enjoy your new icon soon. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!